Hey guys, so here we are in question number 5, writing equations. Remember with equations, a clean graph is a dirty graph, okay? So step 1, you're going to draw a line across the top at the highest point of the graph, and then here at the lowest point. Count how many lines are between the top and bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from here to here is 8. And you're going to divide it by 2, and we're going to get 4. So start at the top or bottom, count 4 towards the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to draw a line right here. So my midline is -1. From here to here is 4, so my amp is 4. Okay, we will have no phase shifts given a graph. Okay, so now what we're going to do is look, where does the graph cross the y-axis? And do you see it starting here? When it starts in the middle, this is a sine curve. Okay, and it's going upward, so we know it's a normal. So what we're going to do is follow and end on a normal sine curve. I don't have a highlighter with me. So there's half of a sine curve. And there's the other sine. And essentially, we're going to ignore everything else. And it looks like I ended here on pi. So my period here is pi. Okay, we just got to get a b value. So b equals 2 pi divided by pi. The pi's cancel out, we get 2. Okay, so ready to write the equation? I'm going to write it down here. Can y'all see? Okay, y equals, my amplitude is 4. It wasn't flipped, so sine 2, let's make it a nicer 2, theta minus 1. And there you go. So we're going to repeat here. Draw a line across the top and across the bottom. We're going to count from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide that by 2 and we get 2. 1, 2. So my midline's at 2. And my amplitude is at 2. Right from here to here. Where does the graph cross the y-axis? It crosses it way up there, so we know it's a cosine, and because it's on top, it's not flipped. Okay, so now we just got to figure out where the end of the curve is. So here we go. We're halfway through, going up, and we end high. So we're going to ignore this part. And where are we? My period here is at 2 pi. So we're going to find b. 2 pi divided by 2 pi is 1. So here we go. Y equals, amplitude is 2, cosine 1 theta. Do you have to put that? And the answer is no. So could you leave it like this? Or y equals 2 cosine theta plus 2. That is okay as well. It doesn't matter if you put that one there or not. Okay, when in doubt, put it. Okay, so let's look at number 6. A little something different. Okay, we have a max and a min. So let's do this. Number 6. So we know it's sine. I'm going to do this. My min here, and I'm not going to be very exact. My min here's at 24. My max is here at 36. Okay. And I know my period here is 13 pi over 12. Okay, so I need to figure out how far away these two numbers are. And guess what I'm going to do? We're just going to do this. 36 minus 24, and we get 12. And just like what we did on the equation, we're going to divide by 2, and we get 6. So by the way, my amplitude is 6. Okay, so I need to figure out what's halfway. So I think it's 30, right? Because if I do 36 minus 6, I get 30, or 24 plus 6. My midline is 30. Last but not least, we got to find our p-value. Okay, since period is a fraction, we're going to do this. Divide it by 13 pi over 12. Keep, change, flip. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out my pi's. So 2 times 12 is 24 over 13. So let's write our equation. Y equals plus or minus, amplitude was 6, said sign, 24 over 13 theta, no phase shift, plus 30. And we're done. Not too bad, right? Okay, let's do the next one. We have a cosine curve. We have an amp at 3, PD at 13 pi, and phase shift at pi over 5. Okay, so first step, we got to find B. So B is 2 pi over 13 pi, and that reduces to 2 over 13. Okay, remember phase shift is the formula's opposite, C over B. We know phase shift is pi over 5 equals, we don't know what C is, but we do know what B is, 2 over 13. Think in basketball, it's called alley-oop. So we're going to take this 13 and alley-oop it to the top. And what essentially I've done is keep, change, flip quickly. So pi over 5 equals negative 13C over 2. Now we're going to cross multiply. So we get 2 pi equals, I think it's 65. So negative 65C. Just remind yourself, we are solving for C. So we're going to divide by negative 65. So C equals 2 pi over negative 65. Here we go. We're going to tie this bad boy together. Y equals plus or minus, amplitude is 3. They told us cosine. Go down. They just calculated B. 2 over 13 theta. Because we have a C, we need parentheses. Minus 2 pi over 65. No midline. There's my answer. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. Let's go ahead to number 7. Let's see if I can do 7 here. 7A. They give us our max and min. So our max here is at 37. I'm going to go ahead and put min here at 25. So like what we did before, we're going to do 37 minus 25. I got 12. Divide by 2 is 6. So here's my amplitude. So we're going to go down 6, which is 31. And if I go up 6, it also gives me 31. So 31 is my midline. Okay. (7b). The max and min are separated by 24 units. Okay. So we know max and we know min. And they're separated by 24. Okay. So, like we did before, divide by 2, we get 12. And this is going to be my amplitude. Because they did not specify what what these exact numbers were, I'm going to say midline is 0 because they did not give us that information. So that's all I can say here. Okay. And then last but not least for this video, a piece of wood is floating in water. The distance from the highest and the lowest point is 2 feet. Okay, so highest and low. So from here to here is 2. Divide by 2, we get 1, which is going to be my amplitude. And again, they didn't tell us any specifics like they did on the first one. So again, I'm going to say my midline is 0. I hope this helps, and I'll see you on the last video. Bye, guys.